And I'm laughing. I'm laughing about it because it is, I mean, just think about this, the precedent that we're setting, right? And we'll talk about, I do want to do a special segment for Hillary Clinton supporters, right? We'll talk about them in a second. But let's think about the precedent that we're setting here. We are saying that we are okay with a presidential nominee who is not only has been under FBI investigation damn near the entire primary, but also has been found to have done things that warrant her losing her security clearance, warrant her getting fired, and just shy of getting indicted. If the quantity of emails that she sent that which were classified, because first she said nothing was classified, right? Then Director Comey came out and said, no, in actuality, there were about 110 emails that were classified, and they were classified at the time she sent it. Remember, they said that, oh, these were retroactively classified. And this is the political theater, the political spin. There is such thing as retroactive classification. It is an entire body of work. People study the process through which they retroactively deem things classified, sometimes for legitimate reasons and sometimes for non-legitimate reasons. And Hillary Clinton knew that loophole was there, and she used that simply for a news cycle. That's it. She used it for a news cycle to spin and to give her supporters something else to cling on to. But where I was earlier, the precedent has been set. We can now have people underneath FBI investigation running for the White House. Hell, we have a Neanderthal who has rape charges, or not rape charges, but a lawsuit dealing with rape, underage rape, on the other side of the equation. The bar has, we're coming down from Barack Hussein Obama. We're coming down from, and I'll talk about him and his little thing he did with Hillary today. You got to look at, you don't have to do anything. But me, I separate Obama from his commitment to the Democratic Party. But before Obama became the Democratic establishment Obama, he was the constitutional scholar Obama. He was the great spokesperson Obama. He was black excellence Obama. Married a wife who was a corporate lawyer who was, she was the breadwinner. She was the one with like a 7-figure salary and just a beautiful family, and hadn't been guilty of anything but being born black, right? And being born with a middle name Hussein, and being accused of being born in Kenya. That was the only, and going to a church with a man that I really respect, and I'm going to get on the show, Reverend Jeremiah Wright. He went to a radical church. That's the only thing Barack Obama did wrong. And Hillary Clinton drug President Obama through the mud as though he had been guilty of trafficking cocaine. And here her ass, her presidential ass, is under investigation. And all of a sudden, black America is like, well, not black America, but the black Democratic establishment. They're like, that's our girl. We have descended into the stupid depths of political theater in which people can legitimately look at a 15-minute press conference where the FBI director for 14 out of 15 minutes outlined everything wrong that she did, that she very well could have been indicted for if the quantity, right? He couldn't prove intent. But the other part of that clause said the quantity. So if the quantity of what Hillary Clinton had done was just a little bit bigger, for 14 minutes, he outlined how she could have been indicted. And yet and still, you have the rest of her supporters and the Democratic Party running around as though this is some type of victory. I guess if not going to jail is the bar that we're measuring presidential victories, then damn it, congratulations. You got a victory on your hand.